ahead. Team Spirit and Bent Boom, game 3 in this best of 3. Top of the table in Eastern Europe, Division 1, Tour 1. As we're looking to find out who is the victor for those bonus 120 DPC points. And I feel like this is a much fairer draft between the two of them.
Yes, I've received breaking news that there's apparently some Western European casters watching us in their hotel room. So you know, I'm glad you guys are finally watching the good Dota. Thank you for joining us.
For battle.
It's everyone in the chat wave, the Fog and Sheep and PTP and Lyrical and Quinn. I guess I know Quinn's watching, so again, they're here for the best. It's the best of the best.
Chipstick deserves middle fingers, I'm sure.
That's true. Guys can flip her off too. That's fine.
Yeah. She's doing all the time. But yeah, game 3, very important. As we get ourselves a quick smoke out in towards the river and head into game proper.
I think, you think Quinn would come and conquer this region next, you know? Now that he's done Western Europe. You know, NA, too easy. Western Europe, too easy. Maybe he's just scouting out. He's like, who am I hopping on here in this European squad next?
Usually people go from Western Europe to Southeast Asia and then maybe to China and then back to Eastern Europe, right? You want to do the around the world trip, travel the globe.
Makes a lot of sense.
Find your true
spot. Everyone's just around the mid lane right now in our game here as we do the ceremonial dance of the wards. Everyone tries to figure out where they're at. Everyone gets to spam their musical taunts. Everyone's favorite time here. And it results in a whole lot of nothing. No one's ward will be scouted out here because you guys are not in the. You know, I'm not going to go over it. We're just going to fight over some runes.
The battle begins.
Misses the bushwhack, sadly. And a courier dead.
Has been killed.
Save throws the big bone at Mirror. And bounty runes will be gathered.
Are you ready to rumble?
It appears in the end. But yeah, some interesting warding coming out. Dire warding their own jungle up top. And Radiant with one of those sneaky wards just offset from the large camp. Mirror will come back up here to help collapse against this Morphling Mirana lane. Feels like once they get levels, Morphling Mirana, they can fight back and stand their ground a little bit. Level 1, level 2 could be nasty as we do get first blood already. Not in the top lane, not in the mid lane. Down bottom, Yatoro kills Nightfall. What?
Alright, not ideal. There's a lot of trees, okay? These guys, they keep punching you 4 armor sometimes. It's just not enough. Bushwhack also with that Blightstone too, which we've seen him do a couple times now, constantly bullying with the tree ends.
Super annoying, yeah. Pure getting irritated top lane as well. Just the Bushwhack get a couple of hits, drops him pretty low.
Oh, Yatoro. Oh, hello, save. Are you pulling the wave, sir?
Yeah, Yatoro shows up with a TP. He's gonna be able to... Oh, the creep camp. Oh, he's got the wave. He's dragged all the way across in towards mid. The save. A mid lane, a fight between GPK and Lal. Pango Puck lane. How is this meant to go? We don't know later. Dreamcore's pretty good. Oh, save! Save is stuck! Save is trapped him in the corner! Oh my god.
There were so many times in telekinesis I was like, you know, he can throw him that mid tower. He just held it. He's like, yeah, you know, maybe throw him that new game. No, I'm gonna wait. And then he gets him there.
Pretty solid start from Spirit. We've seen and talked about Bent Boom in their laning phase. The potential for them just to steamroll the game after the first 6 minutes has been very apparent through this tour. Team Spirit in game 2 and 3 so far having their number.
Nightfall was just wondering, like, how is everyone gonna get some creeps here? They eventually all make their long migration back. And figure out exactly what's happening here. He's about to be swarmed into this tower, perhaps. He's up top here. He's probably getting collapsed. He's duking it out. Has the Wraith Band already, so armor's looking just fine on collapse right now. Get him with that frost attack. Pure's just lasting under tower like Morphlings do.
Yeah, he's a morph. He doesn't care.
So you get level 2 Bushwhack, then Morphling, you know, kind of spooky, right? 150 damage, decent distance. Gotta be careful near the tree line. They don't have any wards though. Sometimes you'll see that ward under the tower versus the Morphlings, of course, when you have those longer range abilities trying to get a cheeky snipe.
Oh, the fairy fire!
Oh, not even close. You know, these Morphlings, they don't even break a sweat. If it's not single digits, they don't care.
Miposhka, bottom, he's dead. Save in trouble. Yatoro just needs one more hit. He's gonna TP forward for it. Come here, Tiny. Where have you gone? Oh, where have I gone? And then just Prophet cancel the TP, thinking about where to head, but Save's giving him the runaround. Nightfall doing a good amount of damage onto the Prophet now, so yeah, gonna have to think about TPing home or get brought some regen by Miposhka. What a wild start to this game, though. 2-1, 3 minutes in, but the amount of back and forth.
Look what Save did, though. Because of that, he survived. He gets back out with the tree throw, and he gets the pull off, too. And much needed right now to try and set something nice up for Nightfall.
Hey, what Nightfall at? 13 last hits. Everyone else cracking 15 to 20.
It's just stressful, I feel like, for him.
Stressful.
Life's good now, though. He's about to be level 4, so that'll feel a lot better.
See Lal do a very calm move to get the bounty rune. Gather that up as he's dead even in farm with the puck as they jump into the Roche pit. Mira gets the kill. That was the Acorn shot just following and Roche helping out. Nice big hand. And Pure's Morphling standing, fighting Collapse. Has a couple of stick charges in a waveform. And the Bushwhack misses, so Pure safe and sound. I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know about these players. Probably got their feet up.
We haven't talked much about this whole puck thing either, you know? Obviously,
I wanted to, but then
there's no time. Formerly a very, very, very popular hero versus the Pango. It was like every time there was a Pango, the puck was pretty much getting banned. We don't really see that anymore. A lot of the focus is now more on like, oh, that was.
See you, Pure.
Now we're talking.
Trump to Tokyo has got leaps.
He does have that chain lightning too. That you were concerned about it. It's out there. He's letting it rip.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're a double ranged, lineup in this lane against Collapse with this Doom and Arc Lightning. It is nasty stuff.
Yeah, he becomes the ranged unit at that point. Just zipping and zapping. Especially if you get the double. Pretty hype.
So yeah, mid lane, puck.
Yeah, so mid lane. Basically, you coil the Pango and he can't cast a spell. All right,
Radiant's bottom tower is
it's
under
not
attack.
time.
Yatra being chased down bottom by Nightfall and Save. Good avalanche. But Yatra knowing there's no more stuns. Attempting the TP. Oh, he's out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Poshka
under
helping just a little
attack.
bit without lift.
Radiant's
Korea gonna get taken down
has
by
been
Save,
killed.
but the fact you protected your Prophet is a huge win for Spirit. Straight back down bottom. The TP from Yatoro. Looks like he's got
Save
Midas
as well.
queued.
Coming mid for the coil kill. Trying to get
is
Pango
he?
before 6.
Trying to find him. He's gone
early.
terrible. He snaps the coil. Bounce back now under the tower of GPK. And Pango dead. Good move from Save.
He panicked. I think he would have been alright, but whatever. Maybe he dies anyway, even if he doesn't snap it. He definitely just needed that one little bit of XP though, right? Could have got the ulti, but he was also pretty low on mana, so I think he was just done so.
Mira being a bit cheeky there. Good bushwhack into Arcane Rune Steel, not allowing GPK to have it, and the tip comes at the end as well.
That should help.
Respectfully,
Radiant's
GPK
middle
tips his hat.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's been a close fought battle these first 6 minutes. Kill score might not indicate that, but everyone's been close to death at some point or the other. Like Save is on top of this Ruby. Poshka will have the help of the Prophet soon, so a telekinesis into Sprout. Try and catch out Save, but he doesn't get the treants in front of him. Tiny able to slip away with a Quelling Blade play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's just mashing taunt in his voice lines. You just hear that stupid tire tiny sound bite, and I would consider myself the best player. The whole draft, by the way, he just spams.
Yeah. Oh,
It's got to the point where I just drown out that Nisha line now. That one and the so tasty. It's so good and tasty. I can't even hear it anymore.
It's in your ears 24/7. It's like that Mariah Carey song during Christmas, right? It gets to a point where it's just it's background noise. It's a bit of white noise.
That I don't drown out though. I jam to that.
Oh, okay.
I am still human, believe it.
That hotel room full of Western Europe talent is like, really?
Around.
Well, Mira.
Just keeping it loose.
And turn to Tokyo. Oh,
Dire's
the dancing
middle
back and
tower
forth.
is under attack.
It was nice. Thanks,
Panic,
move.
panic. Just watching it. Finish her off. GPK. That Witchblade very close to being done now.
Yeah, you know what else is almost done there, my good friend?
What's that?
Okay, it's not almost done. But the debate continues. The Midas for Yadoro.
Oh,
The
right,
glove
yeah.
is there. Now,
Because-
Yadoro, of course, won his game with Midas. So haters, stay hating. Can he win another game with Midas Nature's Prophet? Once again proving that they might have won anyway without Midas, but we'll never know for sure.
Well, they might have a double Midas because Doom has one now.
That's just sensible.
Dire
So
are
yeah, it's
scanning.
natural, right? Devour, Doom, Midas. Makes a lot of sense. A little bit of greed from Spirit could go a long way here. A good backfire against the Puck and a Death Prophet who are very adept at playing fast, shoving towers, finding kills. Collapse.
He's 1 XP away from Arrow.
Oh.
1.
And now with
Just,
that
just 1 less deny in that lane and Collapse is dead.
yeah, would have been a simple one. And with that failed play, Lal and Mira, sensing an opportunity down at bottom, have smoked up and they are wrapping around the long way through their own tier 1. Save? Are you gonna show yourself? Lal smoke did break.
Yeah, they do not have good vision here though, obviously. Like there's great wards in behind for Beppo, but they don't really know what's going on here on the side of Team Spirit.
Да нет, друг, я не оправдываю.
Like saving Nightfall, they want to be
patient,
aggressive. Epoch, you come around the corner, right? Make a freebie for me, the toss up and the kill. Oh, let's just let him die. Where
Honestly,
did Mira
Dire's
go?
bottom
Mira
tower
went back
is
into
under attack.
the bottom jungle.
that was just lame. I mean, that's like sitting in the corner with the Claymore, you know? That was like some Call of Duty strats right there. They're just waiting.
Waiting for that time to strike. Now with Exo up, they want to try and push this bottom tower. So a bit of a switch up here from Spirit. They put Lal bot to try to defend,
Yeah.
which means Yatro's Prophet has to come mid to claim the creep there. Get the finish on the
Save
hand
is-
of Midas.
Save was just like pitching a tent on that tree line. You know, he's starting a little campfire there. He didn't plan on going anywhere, but now he's decided that with all these heroes coming mid, he's going to join the party. GBK has the coil. Reluctantly is making his way to join, but there's still neutrals to kill.
Lal is like,
Dire's
what are you
middle
doing? He's my
tower
creep
is under
mid.
attack.
Swashbuckle, finish him off. You know, preserve a kill there and transfer all of this momentum into tier 1. But Lal's coil. Save, got it. All the stuns played as now the coil stunned and now trapped in the scratch. Good avalanche is there, but he's dead.
The tower too.
Boom, losing out in this mid lane. A courier about to be sniped by
Dire's
Mira
courier
as well.
has been killed.
All while building a Midas. You know, this hero. What can I say?
Radiant's bottom tower is
you
under
think-
attack.
Hilarious.
With honor.
Tokyo completely blown up. Assassination from Team Spirit, and the trio will keep looking for more. Bringing up top, where Pure is sitting and waiting to meet his
Sitting
maker.
Sitting at the bottom of the net worth of the cores. What's going on, Pierre?
Hey, he's against a collapsed Doom, who's up at the top.
Not a good spot to be as a Morphling. Last time I
fine.
checked.
5 denies on collapse. And Dire Observer is off to the left side in the lane. The Pure won't see this coming. Bushwhacked up, but he got off the attribute shift.
Dire's top
Trying to get a
tower
control
is
on him
under
with the Rolling
attack.
Thunder, but difficult against the player with the caliber of Pure. Well, Swashbuckle off to the right-hand side, but look who's coming. It's Yatoro, maybe
Radiant's
just
bottom
got
tower
the
is
Scrounger,
under
holding
attack.
place and the Doom on his head as
Dire's
well.
top tower is
Pure
under
getting
attack.
blown up. One more touch, but Collapse will find it. Nightfall's in with the Spirit Siphons now. Does have a mag, but no exorcism. So
I've seen Boxy with this.
good from GPK. Nightfall will chase you and against Prophet, but the Spirit Siphons do. Oh my god! He's got a stolen Siphons! Ben Boomer falling apart! Can't even kill Mira! Boxka! Oh, he's doing it! Nightfall about to die! And Ben Boomer walked into their own demise! Save hiding in the trees! Lal and the Boxka will hunt him down!
Dire's top tower
It's
is under
It's
attack.
a disaster! It's feel like a Team Spirit just absolutely cruised through that top lane!
Dire's top tower has fallen.
2,000 damage with stolen Siphon. It's so crazy.
Batshit insane!
The second he stole it and they were just running in smoke, I could just say, this is not gonna end well.
Handsome devil
The
hunt.
power was flexed there by Mabochka.
Double damage.
Alright, well, trying to defend your Morphling's honor goes very poorly. For the
Precious bounty.
Yeah, it was like dead even in net worth. Now it's 3k lead for Spirit. And the odds, oh yeah, we see them shift right there. 3-1 basically.
Ooh.
Really feel like
Alright.
they've got the more cohesive draft when they all come together. Again, it's this 5-hero group up. 3 of them can smoke and play wherever they want to, and then you've got this Doom who's sitting in a lane to be connected upon, and Nature's Prophet just has global TP.
While profiting, of course.
Aha, yes.
Yeah. No one's ever made that pun with this hero, but
No,
No.
not today, not ever.
No.
Да нет, друг, я не прав.
No?
Couple of voice lines tossed back and forth there. They miss on the attempted bushwhack GPK.
I mean, Toronto Tokyo might just have to die to keep some of these lanes alive. The Bet Boom are angling in towards mid. A bit of a fishing expedition to look for the Pango. But it looks like Lal has a very good read on this, playing the left side of the trees. Might come and swashbuckle this lane, but even if he does so, he's got backup coming. They've got the coil, the avalanche, Lal getting caught. A good pick up here on the Pango.
Possible.
A steal on Waning Rift, not a big
Radiant's
one from
middle tower
Eposhka.
is under
It looks like
attack.
Mira and him might be there in
Radiant
time to save
structures
Lal,
are
but
fortified.
a little bit disconnected.
Yeah, and you can see they're kind of
Radiant
overcommitting on the
are
Pango, but I
scanning.
think part of that is that they actually just don't have a
Radiant's
secondary
middle
way to
tower
secure
is
kills
under
right now.
attack.
You know, like you could maybe chuck an arrow and hope it hits someone when they're retreating like that, but overall, like just throw the whole kitchen sink at that Pango because you're just trying to secure this tower with Nightfall. You need to farm a Blink Dagger up on save, so you have a secondary
Radiant's
point of
middle tower
initiation.
has fallen.
Oh, we got the shift off.
I'll make it.
They have the damage, not with the
Radiant's
Doom.
middle
Too far
tower is
away.
under attack.
Still lowest of the cores. Still a
Visibility.
major problem for Bet Boom.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
The Pango steal is pretty solid though. In terms of heroes that you can become, you know, it's not the worst.
Yeah, but it's disengaged. Tokyo leaps out of mid. Yeah, GPK TP's back to his tier 2. Looks like they want to smoke. Mirana brings one on the courier. Yeah, gathering up. Getting a good D-ward as well. Thor does not want to be part of this smoke. It looks like Toronto Tokyo just going to put his body in that top jungle again. Safeguard the Morphling a little longer.
See if Save survives here. Total death cost right now for him is only 68.
Ever seen
You know.
someone bleed out in a net?
That's not too bad.
No. Let's get started.
Getting closer to his
Amazing what you
blink.
find laying
Sounds way too
around.
cheap.
It does, yeah. Is it just all reliable gold he's got? Ah, it's about half and half. Sounds a little
Oh, now it's
tiny.
69.
Meme number, haha. But yeah, what's the move for Bet Boom? They got tier 1 mid, and now it's a bit of chilling until Morphling's ready.
Yeah, and Save gets Blink. I mean, I'll be impressed if he doesn't die like 3 times.
I spend a call in Eposhka. He's got raindrops, fluffy hat, and had a full wand, so survives it. Right, Puck unable to kill a support.
A little worrisome, I'll say.
Allies.
So of course, you know, they're on an aggressive adventure here with Sentry.
You see this mirror hoodwink? You want to go up this staircase? Toronto Tokyo! Oh, the sentry's placed. And he leaps. Sharpshooter. It hits him, but he popped his wand.
The mech Nightfall.
Oh, it's the mech, you're right. The green. It wasn't the one. Now the play back in onto Mirror. Avalanche. Now the top follow through. The two supports will fall. Toronto Tokyo. Oh man, that line between genius and insanity. Very, very tight. Nightfall saving the day for that Mirana.
So confused.
Dire
I
are
just
scanning.
could not fathom how he survived, but he managed to get it like just before. That was pretty huge. Got healed for 350. He actually got saved with 0.16 seconds before the sharpshooter hit him, or he would have died.
0.16, really.
Yeah, that's pretty poggers.
I clicked him and I was like, yeah, wand, raindrops. Nope, it was the mech.
And so what was happening, I know we were watching a lot of like the mid and top, but earlier Pango had come down and actually tried to kill Save, but there was a silence from Nightfall to cover him before he even rotated towards that mid and then saved Toronto Tokyo. So Nightfall essentially just played this protective vanguard for both supports in this situation, and it led to Save getting his blink without even getting like caught at all on the side lane, which is tough to do as a tiny in this situation where your team pretty much needs
Radiant's
this blink
bottom
to
tower
actually
is
fight.
under attack.
So now we can lead into a coil, into a toss-out play potentially if it's just onto a solo, or we can coil, focus the Pango with a couple heroes, and also get Tiny jumping as someone like the Hoodwink, right? Like 940 HP with a little bit of help, he can bring down that hero.
Visible.
Hey, yeah, find the Hoodwink core. Maybe even find this Nature's Prophet. Yasuo has been very careful the past 5-6 minutes, just hiding away, making sure he's getting his farm rate up to reach that BKB and just become much more of a
Radiant's
nuisance.
bottom tower is under attack.
Equally, Team Spirit have hit this timing with Blink BKB Doom. He has got War Stomp. Doom comes out onto
Dire's
GPK,
bottom
and how
tower is
quickly
under
the HUD
attack.
dies. No defensive items, and a slice dice on the throat of Tokyo, assassinated by the sharpshooter. Was there vision there?
He had vision in the river, and he
Dire's
predicted
middle
that he would
tower
lead.
is under attack.
So like he shot early enough that if the run on left,
Perfect.
that he would actually get the kill.
Oh, look top though. Tiny combo and that
middle tower
big damage
is
from
under
Pure
attack.
gets save the kill. Mira wants revenge now. Rolling Thunder from Lars Pango's coming in hot. Collapse has a blink Wolf Stomp. The Pure's under the Moonlight Shadow.
Radiant
Lal
toss
has no dust. You can't see him any longer. The waveform back. Save. Looking for it. Tosses him. Lal is now. Sorry.
Nice
Pure
play.
bubble him into the ground. Beautifully done. 2 core kills for Bet Boom as Team Spirit falls short. Arrow.
Yellow arrow. All right, they're not that lucky.
What's the diving miss? Save is diving miss. He's in onto the hoodwink, but the telekinesis
Radiant's
stops the
top
toss.
tower is under
Forces
attack.
him to launch the creep back instead of the hero.
They're actually instilling fear into Team Spirit for the first time in this game. Like that boom actually
Radiant's
showing that they have an
middle tower
opportunity
is
to kill
under
your
attack.
heroes, and you can't play as free on these side lanes now as this Nature's Prophet. Just because of save, and it all comes back to that space that he was given bottom to get the
Radiant's
blink,
top
the protection
tower is
from
under
Nightfall,
attack.
leading to a couple kills, and now a potential Roche with the Exorcism being popped. Like this was a very tight line that Bethlehem had to walk to successfully get saved to a point where he contributed to this team.
Yeah, the farm attribution here has been tremendous to give him that little bit extra
Put in
gold.
the stubbies, did we?
Pure has recovered decently as well, sat around 9,000 net worth.
Sean
Dragonlance is
has
now
fallen to
pretty
the
heavily
depot.
protected against the damage output and control of Spirit. But we still have Doom and Nature's Prophet just out-farming everybody on the map. This is the difficulty, is like keeping tabs on Yatoro and Collapse when they've got Hands of Midas, Devour,
bottom
and
tower
Global
is under
Teleport.
attack.
He has boots of travel on the Doom now too. Like,
Does what? Coming on Courier.
oh yeah, they're everywhere right now. I mean, they're confident that they were farming creeps when they had opportunities to get kills in the side lanes for sure, right?
Dire's
With like a
bottom
Prophet, and a
tower
Pango,
is
and a
under
Doom
attack.
with a rather early blink. There definitely were opportunities, but they were just seeing that their fortunes in the jungle were going to stack up higher to them, and they feel like with this round of items, they will be stronger than Bet Boom with Aegis. I think is how they're reading the situation. And as long as they get that good jump from Collapse, they're probably correct.
See if they can find that Observer Ward. GPK
This
moves
is
a little bit of
though.
vision.
Way back there. Scanning where Nightfall's going. You guys look at the far right side where the pink arrow is. Oh, it just got pinged out. Oh, that's by rating. Anyway, they have a great ward there, sort of scouting out that dire ancient. No idea exactly where Bethlenem's moving, and the BKB now picked up here as well. So if they force this Aegis fight now from Bethlehem, there's quite a few tools hard to handle.
Pretty big beast he is. That Nature's Prophet. Feels like Lol has like a bit of catching up to do,
Dire's
but
bottom
he's not in a
tower
bad
is under
spot. You know,
attack.
he's still got a decent amount of farm compared to his enemy cores. It's just the fact that Doom and Prophet are so far ahead, soaking up
Radiant's
a lot
top tower is
of
under
the
attack.
income on the map. Lol has to take the dregs, little pieces left behind.
Shadows
Well, but
take
Aegis
us.
is kind of an awkward spot to be in. You don't have a tier 1 mid to get. Tier 1 bottom's gone. So what part of the map does Bet Boom want to play into?
Looks like bottom. Basically, Toronto did the funny thing where he left across the river and he threw an arrow through the jungle. And then didn't see anything, but they still decided to move here. Now, this Moonlight Shadow was scouted by Team Spirit. They saw the mid-invis. Kind of surprised how Mira's playing this. I wouldn't go.
Dire's bottom tower is
Turning
under
to fight
attack.
GPK. The toss snap. They'll find the Nature's Prophet. Didn't even BKB up. He knew there was no reinforcements coming, so he just decides to die rather than stand and fight.
I mean, am I dumb? Oh, he must have been out on PGs, I guess. Is it on CD maybe?
It's on cooldown now. I'm not sure.
Was the main one on cooldown? I don't know.
His
Am I
spell.
crazy? Like, couldn't he have just lived?
BKB TP'd.
Am I missing something? Did he just think that the Morphling was closer, the damage was just gonna be too overwhelming?
I think he's just like, I want my big BKB for the real fight. My 9-seconder.
Extra help.
I'm catching a death there. Feels good for Bet Boom, but I don't think it's a disaster for Team Spirit. still controlling that top part of the map quite nicely, and now they can recuperate their losses in bottom with the Doom and the Hoodwink lurking around.
You look all sorts of...
Bedboom do see Mira, and Save is going for it. Finds the toss across into the creep wave, collapse, jumps, tumbles, Save caught by the Inferno Blade. Arrow not going to hit anyone.
Feed the
Team
tree.
Spirit looking to claim another. Inhibit from Diffuser Blade, slowing Toronto Tokyo into a crawl. That's a hasted Pango. Giving chase on the Mirana and Death Prophet. The rest of his team can't really catch up to him, so he's like, oh, the tower is one hit away from death, and so is this courier. I'll take those. Move on to the Morphling now. Why? Don't mind if I do.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You need to protect this Ancients. And bring numbers here. Team Spirit not continuing their aggressive move forward. GBK's going to find another catch.
Like it.
Yeah, Mira coiled up and killed off.
Well, it's pretty brutal. Yeah, I guess the point is, like, obviously, you
under
can't
attack.
get the spacing, then you're still just dead. Even getting coiled in the tree line is very bad.
Yeah.
Newsflash.
He's having a pretty good game.
Radiant are scanning.
Now swinging up the top. That boom won't find Yasuo. And the Radiant scan it connect. Felt that move coming. Collapse holding the top of one of the staircases. But Dire with the high ground vision sees the Doom and stays loaded on top of it. Comboing with the arrow and adaptive strike. Mira and Mikoshka trying to fight with Lull thundering and rolling into a
Lull
wave,
making
but
it look good. Don't bait the team in. Just retreat.
Just
Do not
run
start a fight
away.
when your Doom's just dead.
They can't
Dire's
continue
top
that.
tower is under attack.
And this past
Dire
10
are
minutes has
scanning.
been Bedboom really clawing their way back into the game. It felt like Team Spirit had this dominating lead, control of the map, where this Roshan tank and the aggressive plays down bottom has led them into a tremendous spot. Jump on Morphling, save the toss across. I mean, Pure is set into a dangerous spot. He's very tanky, shifting into 4,000 health on Pure. Another waveform might get him out of danger. Yatro trying to give him the clicks, the waveform TP, and he stuns the ladders. The long-range
Radiant's
connection
middle
from
tower is
Mira.
under attack.
But Tiny tossed Pure into them, didn't he? He got shots and launched around everywhere.
I'm not sure how that all started.
Radiant's
either way,
ally
it
has been
ended.
killed.
Collapse
Radiant's top
BKBs to get away
tower
from the
is under
coil.
attack.
Top lane, TP in from Yatro looking for save, but it doesn't find
Pull roots and run.
him. Places a sentry, runs away. What's happening in the Roche pit now? People are leaping into pit. There's a Pango rolling up. Everywhere you look, Trent, people are casting their spells. What a sight.
Speaking of that, I was also thinking about that shard too for Morphling. Like, some players seem to gravitate towards it really early. He's a little bit too busy finishing up with Scotty right now before he do that.
You're so close to death, but save and extend the combo. Sprouted and shot down.
Died to a neutral after.
Oh, yeah, so he does.
Yeah.
Dire's
fine.
middle tower is under
Alright,
attack.
yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, we're slowing down Beppo. Finally, they're going to drop a hero. Not feel as overwhelmingly confident, but something tells me it slow him down all too much. As well, it's time on Morphling Scotty Yatro. Also down here working on Scotty right now. He clears through this camp. A couple hundred gold to go.
And a DD rune that spawned bot. What is there? There's a minute and a half left to go. Looks like Lar's just going to bottle it up and take it. Could be
Alright,
the Rose, though.
Yeah, they need this Aegis because Pure won't buy the shard. That's my theory. So get this, because then if he just gets like rando bashed, he's not gonna be real mad.
What do they have to pop Lincolns on him? Hell, I guess it's like Fade Bolt into Doom.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not looking great.
It's a hard one. Doom wants to keep that War Stomp to cast Puck. I mean, it might just be they ignore the Morphling for a bit and kill GPK and the rest of them
This
first.
is my shout.
It's okay, though, we'll just buy eggs. We don't need that.
Oh, true.
That Lincoln's popping anymore, right? We're past
Right.
that.
That makes sense. Yeah, and I guess the fight, the way they're going to go is just on Toronto Tokyo. Yeah, quick slay on the Mirana. Spirit, they're going to be looking to kind of bait out BKBs and the Exorcism. Weather
Radiant
that
are
storm and then
scanning.
go back around.
See that Aegis spawn? That's full 3 minutes right there.
Minutes.
Radiant's top tower
Who does
is
that
under attack.
favor?
Us, the viewers.
I actually think,
Everybody watching.
I think it's better for Team Spirit because I actually think it's going to give more opportunities for this Basher to get a kill on Pure, simply because he won't have the shard.
Man, we see that room thinking about where they're meant to be. Oh, far large
Dire's
camp.
middle tower is
No
under
Roche.
attack.
Can't really just go on the tier on top. Trying to play under their own vision for the moment. But this is really where we see the massive value from an engine profit. He's shoving bottom of
Radiant's top
Treants while
tower
Park
is under attack.
blinks away. GPK doesn't get caught by Collapse's play. And now the Moonlight Shadow turnaround. That boom, itching for a fight. Team
They don't have any wards to drop behind them on Mira. Both just holding them all right there. That could have been one of those opportunities, right? Where you look for the turn, but Betboom probably thinking the same thing, where I've seen that get turned around so many times, that exact situation, that they'd rather back their own jungle and keep farming. Look up here. Collapse, still looking for that
Radiant's
way to
top
lead
tower
things off
is under
here.
attack.
9-second BKB on Nightfall. Almost has a Linkage of his own, too. And the early ward, too. This is the setup they're looking for.
It's going to show. And
The classic pushing the mid lane fight.
Fox, go fade all the creeps, please. Somebody go. Mirrors in, first round to Tokyo. The full
Dire's
staff to move
bottom
away.
tower is under attack.
Tiny comes in and saves the Mirana.
Look at he goes right back down after. Like, I saved you. Why?
Let me go again. Let me go again. It's Scrappy Doo. Let me at him. Let me at him.
We have a stolen arrow as well on the Voshka.
Oh, Mirror's back in on it. The Observer Ward sees him with the full staff across. The leap away. Double leaps. He's out of there. He used the ball too. Yeah, connects on Nightfall, but this is, again, not a fight Team Spirit want to be taking around that dire tier 2. And now we're down to 45 seconds before Roche respawns.
Look how much gold has been like funneled towards Team Spirit. Because everyone on Bamboo is playing so tight, they have these Devour and Midases being rocked up by Team Spirit.
Spawned.
And the greater ability to quickly push the waves with like the majority of the heroes, I would say.
Playing that wide map, yeah.
They're just so fast at wiping them. Between like Tangolier is just like one swashbuckle, Nature's Prophet obviously has the global potential to help out, as well as just like ripping some ultis.
Yeah, it's like, Bedboom, do you want to come bottom and defend tier 2? Not really. Roshan is like guaranteed to be alive in 10 seconds.
They've also kept this ward in front of the pit the entire time from Team Spirit too, so they've been feeling relatively okay about this. Vision for Betboom is non-existent across the river, but likewise for Team Spirit, the only thing they can see is directly in front of the pit, so both teams not exactly having the best idea of what's going on right now.
And back to the 5-man group up for Betboom.
Oh, okay, all right, so we have the Infernal Blade, guys. We gotta do some maths here, all right? The enemy's levels multiple of 3 or above level 24 with a stun long duration. Take no.
So Pure needs to hit
3-second stun. You guys know how you can tell if something's divisible by 3? If you add the numbers together and it's divisible by 3, it's divisible by 3. Do you guys know that? So if it's like
Radiant
18,
That's
1
9.
plus 8 is 9, that's divisible by 3. That makes
whatever trendy.
yeah. That works on like numbers up to like 200 now.
Same. And a couple of support kills for Betboom. Going to give them an opening for Roshan.
Radiant's top tower
Two
is under
buybacks
attack.
are available.
Radiant's top tower has
Pure
fallen.
finishes off the tier 1.
Deadly sweet.
And go straight into the pit. This is Aegis and Shard, so it's got to be buyback time from Spirit. Maposhka kicks it off with
Yes.
his. TP
That
back
is-
in towards mid.
These are tactical feats to get more people to level 21 for the bonus stun.
That makes perfect sense. Roshan, 3,000 health. Oh, low.
Whoop. A little longer shoot on the old foot dagger.
Going, he pops the link into Nightfall. Exo is coming back, so we got the turn to the Ghost Lady, and the room for the connection with Tiny, so we're going to hold back. And they blow up, collapse in Mira. The dieback alone, wink the death of the Doom, now Lol's in trouble. The toss forward, Nightfall, get the Spirit Siphons in onto Lol, and the Pango, he's an inch away from death, finished off at long last, while Yaturo's fighting 1v1, mano with Pure. He's the stronger one. Straight around the pit. Boom, crush Team Spirit, and game 3 looks like it might just be theirs.
Roshan has fallen.
They do. They just had to hold it out. Hey, I gotta check the player perspective after this game, but was that a classic clicking over the blink rage to get the 4/5? That's kind of what it looked like, didn't it? You just you did the overshoot to the undershoot. Yeah, just at least there's like, I'm gonna go with 25 people that don't know this. All right, guys, when you use your blink dagger, okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you click past the max range, you actually only go 4/5 of the way on your blink dagger. So
Did they change that
there's
with
actually
some-
an audio cue.
Did they change? I feel like there was a change with like Co-op or AM where they made it not do that for them, but it still works with Blink Dagger or
It
something.
definitely does it on the item. That much I know. I don't play those games. Miss me with those two. Come on, man. Who's ever happy to get Annie Mage or Queen of Pain?
Radiant's top tower
Alright.
is under attack.
Not this guy.
Nobody ever. we mentioned AM when there's a dark seer pick, and that's it.
Only acceptable reasoning.
It's a mention and a ban, not a
Radiant's
pick.
bottom tower is under attack. Are scanning.
Oh, yeah, this Aegis on the Morphling now, I'm going to give a lot of freedom to Better Boom to claim the remaining tier 2
Radiant's
towers.
bottom tower has fallen.
Shove in bottom towards tier 3, swing into mid, looks pretty simple. But they don't want to do that simple move. They want to go something a little tastier. That's her own. Oh, the big Nature's Prophet, the coil snap, and the full staff play. That was gorgeous from Save and GPK. But the BKB TP will be there for Yatoro, so in the end, they don't get the kill. That's put the fear of God into him for sure.
Okay, he's gonna laugh off. You're afraid though? Because he doesn't look like it.
No, he is afraid of nothing.
Ability.
No man or beast. There's Morphling's afraid of.
Squirrel.
Oh, Squirrel's a beast, isn't it?
Is it though?
It's a furry little animal. Some big crits coming out. Pure into Rubik mode while in the mid lane. What's going on there with Save? Forcing BKB in a Rolling Thunder. Dies in the process. But Pure's with the... Oh god, the Scardy and the Daedalus hits. Lol. Oh dear. Are you going to die
He has
inside
orb
your
after
base?
too.
Gets the disarm, but
Radiant's
Pure doesn't
bottom
give
tower
chase.
is under attack.
But now you're looking at 2 lanes. Nightfall's there with the Exo.
Radiant structures
Sets on the tier
are
3.
fortified.
Forces the glyph.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
guess the tier 2
is
mid
under
is still
attack.
standing, so they can't shift in for a secondary lane.
Pure is much braver than I. I'm way too scared to morph into a Rubik and
Radiant's
use some
bottom
spells.
barracks
I've seen
are
some
under
hockey
attack.
shenanigans happen, with especially with like orb like that.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
The bugs
has
used to be
fallen.
pretty bad with that one. But then you come back and you
Radiant's
just can't
bottom
cast
barracks
spells
are
anymore.
under
So
attack.
looks like he's alright though.
I can't shift anything.
Yeah.
Nightfall, nice. Blink BKB. Gets them in, gets them out. Melee racks taken down. Now it's time for the outpost. And we've still got 2 minutes of Aegis time to play with here for Pure. This game is it's swung on its head. Yeah, like that gold graph is it's a straight line down.
Alright. We'll get the bailout from the Midas pretty soon.
The economic
Start
collapse.
printing
The
yeah. We can start printing money with Midases.
One arm of the government, the hand of Midas, handing out welfare checks to Nature's Prophet and Doom. GPK can't call the Yatoro, but again, the BKB TP gives him the safety he needs. 2 BKBs now, used very defensively just to get himself away. Changed very quickly from Doom and Prophet being able to push out, split push. Pango can't really do it either at this point. Map getting smaller for Spirit.
Shadows take us.
Yatoro
I
has to farm
presume
any
they're just-
ancients.
They're hoping for
Radiant's
an
top
egg.
tower is under attack.
Get the Doom on egg before we fight. Sorry, the eggs on Doom. Get the Doom and egg.
Radiant's
Maybe Ags is a
middle
drug, you know,
tower
the
is
Doom is
under
on
attack.
Ags.
That random arrow just killed them.
Oh, he's dead for 50, right? No buyback.
They didn't see the gem though. Courier instantly out. There's more players.
Radiant's middle
Those
tower
couriers are
has
so
fallen.
fast for that gem.
Radiant's
That's
middle
another turbo
tower
meta
is
play,
under
by the way.
attack.
Send the couriers, sprint them across the map to pick up the
Are
gem.
scanning.
Oh, fail.
Radiant
Bushwhack,
structures
acorn
are
shot.
fortified.
Miro just
Yeah,
gonna
he
chuck the
doesn't have
sharpshooter.
Aether. It's really hard without Aether. It's actually very tight.
Well, it looks like at least they won't lose another lane of barracks. That's quelled the push for now from Better Boom.
All right, but
Aegis will be expiring soon.
the Ags is here, and it's what 10 seconds or something left on the day? Yeah, 5 seconds left on this Aegis, so it's time to go. Like, if there was ever a time, this is it. Rubik comes back, and we ride to defend our home. Saddle up the horses. Go time. Or wait till they come high ground again. I'm not your mom.
Yeah.
But just make sure that this fight with the Ags is good. All right, so what is the play? What, like, let's say that he does the self-doom and he gets on Pure. Can they kill Pure? I think yes, if Prophet's there. Like, Yato does a lot of damage.
They've got Greaves, double force staff. I think
That's
Pure
the real
lives.
issue. Yeah, that's definitely the big problem. is
Also the
force
fact, Save is buying an E-Blade. He's got a Kaya on this Tiny. And Bedboom are coming. High ground ward is here from Team Spirit. They'll see the smoke break and watch the DP blink away. Save is in, but collapse bodyguards the rest of his team while Lal. Chaotic rolling thunder into the midst of Bedboom. Trying to secure the kill on Tiny. And it looks like they need a problem with Doom. Doom dead, but jump in. The Doom is there. Finding the DP with the AoE Doom. The Morphin's in the midst as well. Kitty's up, but as Pure stands his ground and kills off collapse. Now the next Prophet. The damage from this Morphling is tremendous. The Daedalus crit, they stood no chance. Nightfall's chasing Mira back in behind tier 3s and tier 4s. The Spirit Cycles are up, but the stun is there while GPK gets the coil, slapped down with the orb with a kill on Mira. No buybacks for Spirit.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
Bedboom,
is
4 heroes strong. Go straight for barracks.
Yeah, it was always going to be a pretty tough fight.
Has fallen.
There's no doubt about that.
Radiant's
And,
middle
they
tower
started out okay, because they got the tiny without having to use too many resources. And so you're thinking, like, all right, maybe it's our next chance. Like, let's get some more to start to go right on the DP. Now it's just slow delays. And they're going to take your structures. And that boom, after a lucky like this, might be a trouble game here.
Radiant's
And the
middle
third
tower
match,
has fallen.
potentially losing their first series, and decide that no, we will be the champions, and only Team Spirit to drop their first series
Radiant's middle tower
of the Eastern
has
European League.
Now we're picking all the more.
I say with total confidence,
Yeah,
they will not grow this.
It's impossible. You've got a Hoodwink in the city respawning now, but your throne is open, exposed, and awfully cold out there. As Bedboom surrounded. Jump into GPK and Save trying with the outlash toss, but collapse hasn't BKB. Well, the Flash becomes the focus for Bedboom now. A decent bushwhack and a jumping collapse, trying to aim this pure Morphling down. He's got a BKB back up in a second, and the swing forward. The full stab in, the catch from Save is there, and collapse is down again. Bedboom in game 3, showing they are the strongest squad here, and he's taking that top spot into one of the DPC.
Unfortunately, a bonus 120 DPC points. Absolutely massive. 300 for first place, 180 for second. Sure, still great for Spirit. Yes, they're